Here's the start of my mini talk. I've been seeing themes in sessions and the group too, so see if it lands. So it's me feeling into my nervous system, connecting to the collective, and just seeing what resonates for you. And you just take what fits and release the rest. They really are. There's like a freak out that happens, nervous system wise, physical wise, right? So the process has been we're practicing literally a guide very similar each time, connecting to the land, connecting to your source, practicing regulating your little ones, which is the visual representation of you aligning to who you really are, creating a sense of safety and belonging from the inside out. Because every time we look outside for our safety or a sense of belonging, what we do is we give our power over to someone or something else. And that's how we were taught generationally, that other people, other situations had the power and not us. And I'm saying it particularly in this BIPOC space. Okay. So as we fully align and take up the space that's ours, the nervous system sometimes can constrict out of fear. So my reminder to you is don't believe the constriction or the thoughts that are coming. They've been planted there for generations, right? Oftentimes, our parents planted some of them there because they learned to believe those thoughts in order to survive in the system or get access to power or privilege by proximity, right? By upholding the system or the beliefs around them. Not because they were bad, but because that's what they learned. Okay? So zooming out for a second, just see, have I been doing that? And if not, fantastic. And if you have, fantastic. It's just data, it's all neutral. Okay? The other thing we're practicing is how to look at everything with neutrality. Anytime we judge, it's going to be the teen. Anytime we constrict or think that there's a defect in us, it's our wounded child. That's it. And then we reparent. Nothing sexy about it besides that. Just consistent routine of, oh, this is what's happening, right? But reminder, you're here to live. You're not here to just stay in your mind parenting. Okay? So zooming back in. So this cycle breaking, right? Regulating your nervous system to take up space and fully be this alignment to who you really are takes time and practice. And all of that is exactly the unfolding, right? And you don't wait till you're unfolded to actually live. Your unfolding is the living, right? It's not a destination. This is part of it, right? So how do you enjoy that? How do you look at it with, ooh, what's going to come up now? And if you can't do that, don't beat yourself up. And if you're beating yourself up, thank the teenager and move on. Okay? The teenager's not bad. Your anxiety's not bad. It's all there to protect you. And it's really about looking around and going, do I have something that I need protection from? Oh, my internal wounded child who is convinced that there's something wrong with them. And it's just a reminder, sweetheart, just come here. There's nothing wrong with you. And you're not alone because I'm here now. And so this is the last BIPOC group before I take a break in July. I was counting, it's 5 weeks in July. Part of me is like, I can't be away from the group for 5 weeks. And I'm collecting data and I have conflicted feelings, right? Just like a smidge in, I love spending time with you all. I don't know if that's a boundary crossing. I don't know if that's appropriate. All I know is it's true. I really deeply appreciate being in community with people who are committed to showing up in their functional adult. There's something, a relief in that, of knowing that you're going to be like, Judy, is that your teenager? Or I'm going to say it and then no one's going to think I'm crazy because we're committed to it, right? So, zooming out for a second, this is a taste of what community can be. Don't just save it for here, create it wherever you are, including when you go to the coffee shop and you bump into someone and you can extend that sense of safety and belonging, not to save, not to caretake, but just to be in your full alignment, right? Knowing that you are in charge of how you feel about yourself. You are in charge to figure out what you need and what you don't want. You're in charge of your life, right? Yeah. That is the end of my mini talk. Everyone take a sip.